Hey peeps, welcome back to Michelle. Well, might as well call this part 2 of my last video because I got off track. Yeah, my attention span is like a squirrel on a rock staff, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so let's get to it. Hey, well, as y'all know, I'm just starting out doing all this stuff. So I'm trying different things. I'm trying something a little different with the camera. My phone. A lot of times I only got my jacket pocket to hold it, so it kind of goes the thin way. But I'm trying it this way because I can now. But anyways, like I was saying, we're gonna go back to looking at some of the little modifications I did with my new truck here. Let me move this thing out of here. Sorry about that, guys and ladies and kids. Let's see. Anyways, we're gonna try something a little different with the lighting. Yes. Actually, let's do something. Alright. You gotta love headlamps, I'm telling you. Living in Alaska, we got so much darkness, you basically have to live by it. So, we're gonna discuss on what I've done here. Oop. Let's get that away. So, you look right in there, you see a little bumper stop. See a little plastic bumper stop inside there, inside the shock. Man, sorry guys. Anyways, I had to take and I cut those down to get my my suspension travel. As you can see, it stops once it hits that bumper stop. See that? Well, anyways, that's how I got that, because before, like I was saying, I'd only get maybe this much suspension travel in the back. Kind of like the front. The front, if you notice, the front ain't got much. See that? See those bumper stops in there? Right in there. Well, they were just like that in the back. I'm going to be working on the front soon. That'll be another video. But anyways, that's what those look like. And all that is fuel tubing for the nitros, which I used to do back in Vermont. So this electric stuff is new to me, you know, so I gotta relearn everything all over. It's been about 13 years since I've gotten to play with nitros. Boy, I used to tear them things down. I was really good at them. But anyways, so yeah, I trimmed these down right here. And how I did that is I took... Let's get this battery out of here. Okay. You get the shock towers right here. Okay. And the shock towers right there. So you pop these off. Boom, boom. Okay. When you pop those off, this whole bottom drops. I'll show you. It's kind of hard to do with two hands. Let's see. Do like that. It's kind of hard to work and like kind of look at through your phone to make sure that you are getting it on camera for everyone. Okay, see how that dropped right down? Now, look at this. Oops. Here, sorry about that. Sorry guys, I know. I don't blame you. Probably getting seasick, ain't ya? See how those drop right down? Okay. Let me see if I can zoom. Like that. There we go. So anyways, those drop down, your whole suspension drops down, okay? Now, what I did was I took them off right here. If you look over here. Come on. Let's see. Oh boy. If I look right in there, you can see a screw. The lighting is probably not the greatest. See that screw right there? Right there. You take that. Oh, excuse me, my bad. That's for the linkage. This screw here. Take that screw out right there. And. Oh, damn it. Dang it. Slides out, and then that pops right out of that little hanger type deal, whatever you want to call it. Not a hanger, but a brace, whatever. So once you take those out, you know, this right here, as you can see, the shaft. Okay, well, that just pops around the shaft. Oops. That just pops around the shaft. So you can just pick that up like that. Oh, sorry, people. Anyways, you pop it. Let me shorten this up a little bit. Sorry. So yeah, you take those. Dang it. Now, if you look at that, if you can, it'll pop right off from there. And then the spring will slide right out from here. So anyways, what I did was, I was kind of being lazy. I could have screwed it off from the shaft here, but I just kind of took them both off and lined them up and then cut them. I actually want them twice as high as what they are now. I mean, this thing's got some crazy articulation now. Maybe a little too much. But yeah, so I did that. And you just take those and you just take those and pop them through. Oops. Make sure that, yeah, see, you got one particular side that goes on that side. Yeah, see, it goes, see how that's smaller? And that's, oops, dang it, sorry guys. See how that's smaller? That side's bigger. You want to put the bigger side in through this. I ain't gonna mess with it. I'm probably getting you guys seasick by now. But yeah, that's what I did for my rear suspension. Also, another thing before I forget, when you go to put this thing back in, your drive shaft here. See the drive shaft? You see the groove in there? Okay. Get the same groove in here. You get the male and female. Sorry. Let's see. Get the male and female. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys. But anyways, you get the male and female patch. You get those splines. Well, them splines are different sizes. Some of them, they're all the same size, it doesn't matter. But these ones, particular ones, are different sizes. So make sure when you slide your shaft back in, you know, make sure that you got the right size splines going to the right size grooves. Otherwise, you're going to get bindage and your rear end is just going to be all locked up. You ain't going to be able to get it up and down. But anyways, another thing too is, like I was saying, if you want to jack it up, you can, but see how it pulls your stance closer in, lifts you up, but it pulls it in. Well, I am really sorry about the shakiness of this and everything. It'll get better, I promise. Hang in there with me. I'm just a little redneck having fun, people. You all have a great day, and yeah, maybe I'll see you at Grandma and Grandpa's. Y'all have a good one. Bye.